Nature has a way of surprising us. From towering cliffs to glowing caves, there are places on Earth that seem almost too surreal to be real. Today we're exploring 10 breathtaking natural spots that look like they belong in a fantasy world rather than on our planet. From deserts that shimmer like snow to caves that glow with an otherworldly light, we'll journey to the far corners of the globe to witness the awe-inspiring beauty of our planet. So, join me as we embark on this visual adventure, and let's dive into the heart of these natural wonders that remind us just how magical Earth can be. Our first stop is in the heart of Arizona, USA, where the desert holds one of its most beautiful secrets, Antelope Canyon. Carved over millennia by the relentless forces of wind and water, this narrow sandstone passageway is a testament to nature's artistry. Imagine walking through a sculpture garden, not crafted by human hands, but by the elements themselves. The smooth, flowing curves of the canyon walls, polished by centuries of flash floods, create an almost otherworldly ambience. Filtering through the narrow openings above, sunlight spills into the canyon, illuminating the sandstone in a kaleidoscope of colors. Hues of orange, pink, and purple dance across the walls, shifting and changing with the movement of the sun. It's a photographer's paradise, a place where every twist and turn reveals a new masterpiece painted by the light. To truly experience it, you must step inside, feel the cool sand beneath your feet, and gaze up in wonder as the light transforms the canyon into a cathedral of stone and sky. Next, we head to the heart of South America, to a land shrouded in mist and legend, Mount Roraima. This towering plateau, rising from the depths of the rainforest like a lost world, sits at the intersection of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Its most striking feature is its flat top, a vast expanse of rock seemingly sliced clean by a giant's blade. The mountain's isolation has created a unique ecosystem, home to species found nowhere else on Earth. Strange, carnivorous plants with glistening tentacles, delicate orchids clinging to sheer cliffs, and tiny frogs with vibrant colors that seem to defy the laws of nature. To stand on the summit of Mount Roraima, surrounded by the swirling mist and the calls of unseen creatures, is to step into a world untouched by time. It's a place that stirs the imagination, a reminder that even in the 21st century, there are still places on Earth that remain unexplored, their mysteries waiting to be unveiled. Now, let's journey to a place where the desert transforms into a sea of shimmering white, White Sands National Park in New Mexico. Imagine a landscape where the dunes stretch as far as the eye can see, not of golden sand, but of pure white gypsum. Under the scorching desert sun, the gypsum crystals sparkle like diamonds scattered across the landscape. Walk across these dunes, and you'll feel like you're walking on clouds, your footsteps leaving ephemeral trails in the pristine white expanse. The wind sculpts the dunes into ever-changing forms, creating a landscape that is both ethereal and ever-evolving. As the sun dips below the horizon, the white sands are bathed in a warm golden light, creating a surreal and unforgettable spectacle. It's a place of stark beauty, a reminder that even in the harshest environments, nature finds a way to surprise and enchant us. High in the Andes Mountains of Bolivia lies a place that seems to defy the laws of physics. Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Imagine a landscape so vast, so flat, that it seems to stretch on forever. A blindingly white expanse that disappears into the horizon. For most of the year, it's a landscape of stark beauty, the salt crust cracked into a mosaic of geometric patterns. But during the rainy season, something truly magical occurs, as a thin layer of water covers the salt flats. Salar de Uyuni transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky above with astonishing clarity. The line between earth and sky dissolves, and you feel as though you're walking on a cloud, suspended between two infinities. The reflections are so perfect, so surreal, that it's easy to lose yourself in the illusion. Trucks appear to float on air, and the distant mountains seem to rise from the heavens themselves. It's a photographer's dream, a place where perspective is distorted and imagination runs wild. Deep beneath the rolling hills of New Zealand lies a hidden world, a subterranean realm illuminated by an ethereal blue light. This is Waitomo Caves, a labyrinth of grottos and tunnels, home to thousands of glowworms. These tiny creatures, no bigger than a grain of rice, cling to the cave ceilings, their bioluminescent bodies emitting a soft blue-green light. Imagine stepping into a boat and gliding silently along an underground river. The only sound, the gentle lapping of water against the hull. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you begin to notice them, thousands upon thousands of tiny blue lights twinkling above you like a reflection of the night sky in the heart of the earth. It's a sight that takes your breath away, a magical spectacle that seems to belong in a fairy tale rather than the real world. The glowworms use their light to attract prey, creating a silent, deadly ballet of light and shadow in the darkness. The Waitomo Caves are a reminder that the most extraordinary wonders are often hidden from view, waiting to be discovered in the most unexpected of places. Our journey now takes us to the shores of an island off the coast of Western Australia where a lake of the most improbable color awaits, Lake Hillier. Imagine a lake that shimmers like a giant strawberry milkshake, its waters a vibrant bubblegum pink. Surrounded by a ring of pristine white sand and a dense eucalyptus forest, the lake's pink hue stands out in stark contrast to its surroundings. The source of this unusual color? Scientists believe it's a combination of factors, including the presence of a specific type of algae and the high salt content of the water. But even with a scientific explanation, the sight of Lake Hillier is no less magical. From above, it looks like a giant paintbrush has been dragged across the landscape, leaving behind a splash of surreal color. It's a reminder that nature often operates on a grand scale, creating works of art that defy both explanation and imagination. Deep in the heart of China lies a landscape so surreal, so otherworldly that it seems to have sprung from the pages of a fantasy novel. This is Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, home to towering sandstone pillars that pierce the sky like giant stone sentinels. Imagine walking through a forest where the trees have been replaced by towering columns of rock, some reaching hundreds of meters into the air. These pillars, formed over millions of years by erosion, are often shrouded in mist, giving the landscape an ethereal, almost mystical quality. It's no wonder that James Cameron drew inspiration from Zhangjiajie when creating the floating mountains of Pandora in his blockbuster film. Cable cars carry visitors silently through the air, offering breathtaking views of the pillars that seem to stretch on forever. Whether shrouded in mist or bathed in the golden light of sunrise, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park is a place that will leave you speechless with wonder. Our journey now takes us north, far north, to the high latitudes of the Arctic Circle, where the night sky comes alive with a symphony of color and light. This is the Aurora Borealis, more commonly known as the Northern Lights, a celestial display that has captivated skywatchers for millennia. Imagine standing beneath a sky ablaze with shimmering curtains of green, purple, and red, dancing and swirling as if painted by an unseen hand. The Northern Lights are notoriously elusive, appearing and disappearing with a fickle mind of their own. To stand under a sky filled with auroras is to feel a profound connection to the cosmos, a reminder that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. On the border of Brazil and Argentina lies a spectacle of nature so awe-inspiring, so powerful, that it leaves visitors humbled in its presence. This is Iguacu Falls, one of the largest and most impressive waterfall systems on Earth. Imagine standing on a precipice, the air thick with mist, and before you a wall of water cascading down into a verdant abyss. Iguacu Falls is not just one waterfall, but a complex of 275 individual falls stretching for almost 3 kilometers along the Iguazu River. The roar of the water is deafening, a constant reminder of the raw power of nature. Walkways and platforms allow visitors to get up close and personal with the falls, feeling the spray of the water on their faces and hearing the thunderous roar reverberate through their bones. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left, a testament to the awe-inspiring beauty and power of the natural world. Our final destination takes us to the heart of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, where a sight both mesmerizing and slightly unnerving awaits, the Darvaza gas crater, more commonly known as the Door to Hell. Imagine a giant crater in the middle of a barren desert, its depths ablaze with a fiery inferno that has been burning for over 50 years. This otherworldly spectacle is not the result of volcanic activity, but of human intervention gone slightly awry. In the 1970s, Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas when they accidentally punctured a cavern, causing the ground to collapse and releasing a plume of methane gas. Fearing the spread of poisonous gases, the geologists decided to set the crater alight, hoping the gas would burn off in a few weeks. Little did they know, they had created a phenomenon that would continue to burn for decades to come. Today, the door to hell stands as a testament to the power of nature and the unintended consequences of human actions. And from glowing caves to vast salt flats, these natural wonders remind us that the world around us can be far more extraordinary than we often realize. Whether they seem like something out of a dream or a distant planet, these places show just how magical Earth can be. We've journeyed to the far corners of the globe, from the deserts of Arizona to the rainforests of South America, from the icy landscapes of the Arctic to the fiery depths of the Karakum Desert. Have you visited any of these surreal locations, or are they now on your travel bucket list? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more incredible adventures.